welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, my name is Jasmine Barton-Moore, author of Sparks Fly. If you haven't already, make sure to pick up your copy. It is now available in print and in ebook form on Amazon.com. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So if you're interested to see how I'm gonna prepare for NaNoWriMo this year, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so as you can obviously see, I'm not at home. I'm actually on my lunch break, and I decided to bring all my equipment with me because I'm always trying to be more productive. So anywho, this is my first time doing NaNoWriMo, and I'm so excited to do it. I've been wanting to do it in the past, but something has always come up. So this year I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna let anything happen. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna write. So of course, during NaNoWriMo, I will actually be moving from San Diego, California to Norfolk, Virginia, because that's where we're getting stationed, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from not participating in NaNoWriMo this year. So I have 7 tips to share with you guys on how I plan to stay motivated and keep up with NaNoWriMo. Okay, so tip number 1 is you wanna start working on your outline in October so that come November you won't have to do an outline. All you have to do is sit down at your computer and type. I really hope. Okay, so tip number 2 is character descriptions. Go through your outline, pick out all the characters that you have in your outline and start describing them of how you want them to be in your book, so when you have to sit down, you're not thinking of ways that you have to describe your characters. Tip number 3, the thing that I have already done and what I plan to do for NaNoWriMo this year is go ahead and already start mapping out my chapters, so I know how many chapters I want it to be, making sure that I have a beginning, a middle, and an end, an opening to the story, and knowing when the story is going to end is very important to me, so that all the in-betweens I can fix along the way, as long as I have all of those things. So I'm gonna say have a list of chapters. So tip number 4, what I've also gone ahead and did was I took the 50,000 words, I divided it by 30, so I will be writing about 1,667 words a day, and that is a lot of words. So you need to know how many words you plan to write a day, because 30 days is a long time to write. I mean, it's the minimum time to write a book, especially a full manuscript. But then it's like the writing that many words, especially with our daily lives. So knowing the word count and how many you're gonna write you need to know that. Okay, so tip number 5 is rewarding yourself. I've never, even though I've written a book, Sparks Fly, and I'm already done with Hidden Secrets, I've never written a book with 50,000 words. That's a lot of words for me to write. So what I've decided is every 10,000 words, I'm gonna reward myself with the gift, and I can go ahead and list some of those gifts that I'm gonna do. So the gift number 1 that I chose was chocolate cupcake, and then gift number 2 is favorite restaurant. I haven't come up with gift 3, 4, and 5 because of course 50,000 words divided with 10,000 is 5 gifts, but I haven't come up with any of those other gifts yet. So tip number 6, signing up for NaNoWriMo, making sure that everything, your profile, your title, everything is ready, all set and go. I've had NaNoWriMo, I've been on there for about 5 months because I was actually going to do the pre-NaNoWriMo, which I believe was in July. But of course, I had so much other stuff going on, so I missed that one. So I plan on doing this one. But yes, just go ahead and sign up for NaNoWriMo if you don't already know. I'll make sure to leave that link down below for you guys so you can check it out. And then my last tip, tip number 7. This is a very important tip, and I feel like if you didn't get anything from any of the tips that I plan on doing this NaNoWriMo, this is a very good one. As you can see, I've been holding this notebook, and that's tip number 7. You want to stay organized and keep one journal for NaNoWriMo. And of course, this says I can and I will watch me. So this was actually a birthday gift. So I'm doing my 3rd book in here, but you want to stay organized. Character descriptions, outlining, plotting, everything should go in one notebook, because like I said, it's a minimum time to write one whole novel. So you just want to make sure like you're not scattering and looking for everything. So just make sure you have a notebook that you could go ahead and write everything down inside. Okay guys, so those are my 7 tips that how I'm gonna stay organized for NaNoWriMo this coming November. I'm so excited. It is my first one, so I'm really excited to see how I do and work with other writers around the world. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, or subscribe to my video. Make sure to thumbs it up, and yeah, I will do a check-in mid-November to see how I'm actually doing. But you can also catch me on all my social medias that are also down below. So remember, stay beautiful and deuces.